But was I done talking about the other things that I was talking about? Yeah, not entirely sure. But yeah, I mean, going back to the loaning money thing, I guess, to put a bow on that, you sound heartless when you say that you don't loan money. But it's like anyone that calls you heartless, be like, okay, have you ever been in a position where like you loan someone like $500? Or you could just ask them. You could just be like, okay, well, if that's your opinion, just next time someone mentions that they need money for whatever, just offer to loan them the money. And then they're stupid and they'll accept it. And you're stupid and you'll give it to them. Or whatever. And then just watch what happens. And then you'll agree with me after a year goes by and you don't have your money back. But what sucks the most is when it's someone that you're like in proximity to enough. And so then after a while, you're just like, you'll watch them like buy like weed or alcohol or this or that thing. Or I'm just like, why are you spending money when you owe me money? That bag of weed, you know, the $200 you spent on that bag of weed should have gone to paying me back. And then, I don't know, like, it just seems that the kind of people that borrow money are just like not responsible with it. They'll borrow money from you and then they'll go buy weed. And then they don't see any problem with that. So what does he want? He just wants a property for like nothing? He just wants $0? Let me see if he has something I want. He was just asking for it to be nice. Or for like thinking that I'll just be nice and give it to him. Oh, well, I mean, I could get this green one off of him. You know, he's like the stupid guy, so maybe I can get like a good price for it. Would you like... Jeez. Would you like 316? I didn't sell him a property, did I? God damn it. Oh, I did not. Okay, shoot. Oh my god. I was about to say, I was not expecting him to take it for that price. What actually is the value? That's like worth like 300, I think, right? Maybe like 280. But then again, he is the dumb guy. I don't know exactly how dumb he is. But yeah, just be like, okay, well, just go loan someone money and then watch them buy things instead of paying you back. And like, you just feel like so disrespected. But then if it's like someone that you're friends with, you don't want to like get in their face and be like, hey, why the hell are you like buying this or that thing? Why are you buying McDonald's? Why are you buying fast food? Why are you buying, you know, like you should only be buying like the essentials. Like you should not be spending like extra money on food. You know, even back when fast food was cheap, it was still like more expensive than cooking. You'd be like, oh, you can get a meal for like $6. It's like, yeah, well, or back in the day, or you could eat for a whole day for $6. So $6 for one meal was actually more expensive than making it yourself. But yeah, like, I don't know, like, why there's such a strong correlation between the people that need to borrow money. Why is it that the people that need to borrow money are the people that are just gonna take your money and then like not change their spending habits at all to like, to one, to pay you back, and two, to not like buy frivolous stuff with it where it makes it feel like it's a slap in the face. Like, if you're gonna borrow money from someone, they were nice enough to loan it to you, don't slap them in the fucking face. And yet it seems like it happens like all the time. So like, dude, like, yeah, I don't know, man. And even if you do borrow money, even if you pay it back, you should still not ask to borrow money from anyone, because you're putting them in a difficult position where if it's like a friend of yours, now you're putting them in a position where if they say no, they're going to be worried that you're going to be like mad at them. And it's gonna, like, strain the friendship, knowing that they had the money to loan you, and they just decided that, like, you weren't good enough friends to help them or whatever. It's like, no, what strains the relationship is when you loan them the money, because you're not gonna get it back, and then that's gonna strain the friendship, and then you're supposed to just, like, say hi to them, and just hang out with them, or work with them, and just act like they don't owe you all this money that they're not paying you back. And you don't want to be a dick. You want to ask them, be like, hey, when am I getting that money back? But because you're the nice guy, you don't want to, like, nag them about it. And you're just, like, hoping that they'll just do the right thing and pay you back. And then you'll become, like, more and more, like, resentful as time goes by, and they, like, don't pay you back. So yeah, it's just, like, it's so bad. It's so bad to loan money. And it's bad to ask to loan money also. You know, I don't know, I'll talk about something else in a minute, but, like, it's bad because it means that you, like, effed up seriously to be in a position, and also it puts them in, like, a difficult position too. So I think people, when they borrow money, they don't think about the impact it's going to have on the other person. Like, they don't have any consideration for the person they're asking. Like, they don't realize the emotional toll it like, takes on them. Like, they now have to, like, spend, like, mental energy. They have to expend brain calories weighing the pros and cons, and should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I, like, ask for collateral? Should I have stipulation? Should I have if you don't pay me back by this day, then we're not friends anymore, you know? Like, do I give them an ultimatum? And then when the time comes, do I follow through with the ultimatum? The whole point is for there to be, like, a penalty. It's like, well, ultimatums are, like, pointless if you're not gonna, like, if you're just gonna, like, not follow through, you know? And then if it's just, like, you know, like, $50 or whatever, it's like you almost can't offer an ultimatum. If you're friends with someone for a decade, if you loan them $50, if they don't pay you back, then it's like, well, are you gonna throw away a 10-year friendship over $50? Boy, that sure is petty, right? It's like, yeah, well, it's petty for them to not fucking pay you back. But it's like, yeah, it's petty, but it's like, well, if you're not gonna not be friends with them, then you just gotta take the L. And then you gotta, like, just stay friends with them, knowing that you just took a $50 L, and then they're just gonna go about their life acting like they didn't F you over, you know? And meanwhile, you're always gonna hold that resentment. Oh, freaking Polly. So silly. How much did I offer him last time? $255, I think, right? $275 is a total, like, rip-off. Or did I already do $280? I don't remember. I wonder if they're programmed to be more likely to accept cash if they're low on cash. Like, if he only had like $37, would he have accepted it? Because then the money I give him would, like, help keep him alive if he lands on spaces where he has to pay. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. Like, the only reason I loaned the money after saying that it's very stupid to is because I could just not buy them as much Christmas stuff. So I'm not actually, like, losing the money. You know, if I spend $50 less on someone for Christmas, then I'm, like, sort of making that money back. Oh yeah, freaking income tax. It's so heartbreaking. It's such a dick move that they put it right after go. Man, why does Billy Bob have so much freaking money? You know, I should look to see if all the properties are, like, purchased. I don't think electric is purchased, but I have not been paying, like, any attention to the, to what else is owned or not. I was about to say, wouldn't that be nice if it was mine? But, nope. I don't even know which two that which two I own. Hey, wait, I thought this had the little voice thing when you get out of jail that I couldn't understand for the longest time. Where it goes, don't you be coming back here now. Or something like that. Dude, I could not understand that for the longest time. I actually don't know. I don't remember how I finally realized what they're saying. Maybe they mentioned it on Game Grumps. That's what they're saying. I don't remember. Is that one mine? That one is mine. Alright, cool. Okay, so I have two. But I think the other person has two also. Ugh. Yeah, this is, it's almost 9 p.m. Yeah, so I'm starting to get a little tired. Also, like, no music is, like, it kind of, like, it just makes it, like, more quiet. And then when you combine the quiet with, like, tired, it makes you, like, more tired. Okay, what was I gonna do? Okay, so you can't really look at to see it, like, if everything is owned. Oh my gosh, Gary. Gary has nothing still? Did he, like, trade for it or something? Did he give all his stuff away? For money? Is that why he has so much money? Wonder if I should try to buy... What are the gray ones? Ollie has two gray ones. Are those the utilities? And then in the bottom right corner where there's that yellow one, is that a get out of jail free card? You know, I have two. She has the third one. Getting this might be, like, better because I only have to get one thing instead of two. It's worth a shot. We'll try, like, 350. Be about 350. You know, I'm trying to think. I might not have ever seen the full episode where they did that. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. Oh, yeah, just for that? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, right? Give me a freaking railroad. Give me a railroad. Get the F out of here. Dude, don't. Wow. I mean, that is a better deal, I think, right? Than before? How much money did you want before? I don't remember. 532. Just make sure that I took my thing off. All right. Extra dollar. Oh my gosh. Dude, just stop. There should just be, like, a button to just be like, no. To just be like, super no. Where it just, like, ends it immediately. Dude, stop it. Wait, not even like sound effects. Or like the cursor like moving around. Oh, okay. I think if you hit B, it automatically goes to no deal this time. All right. Jeebus, man. Oh, man. Bunch of freaking a-holes. Like, not giving me their property for, like... Well... Well, I mean, at least I'm not offering less than what it's worth. Like, geez. It's like, yeah, I have, like, a decent amount of money, but it's like, well, 700 is not, like... Not a huge amount. So I can't just be like, oh, I'll just give you, like, all my money for it. I'm not just gonna drop, like, 600 bucks for, like, one thing, you know?
Don't you be coming back here now.
Oh, they did the thing. Okay, so it did have it. Maybe I was talking when it did it last time and I just didn't notice. So if there is a bank error, are you legally allowed to keep it? Or like when the mistake is caught, will they come after you? Actually, I know the answer to that because I went to OSU for 1 year. That's the year I went to college and bombed out super hard. And I had a bank account there, and I took out what I thought was all of the money out of the account. And then when they gave me the receipt or whatever, like the balance slip, it said I had like $90 left. And I'm like, okay, the amount that I just took out should leave me with like $0. So why does it say I have $90 left? So I started driving home and I thought about it and I turned around and I was like, actually, I'd like to withdraw $90 and close the account. And so I withdrew $90 that I did not think that I had, that the bank said I had, and closed the account. Was that the moral correct thing to do? No. But money was tight, and I was just, you know, I was like 19 at the time. I don't know. I would not do it, like, nowadays. But, you know, it's easy to justify. And then on the scale of, like, how bad of a thing is it to do that, most people would probably say it's not, like, that bad. You know, they're like, oh, they're freaking banks, and they rip you off anyway. If you deposit $1,000... they'll give you like 2 pennies in interest, and then they'll turn around, take your $1,000 and loan it to someone and make like $100 in interest, and then give you 2 pennies. It's like, well, if you made all this money off loaning this money out, shouldn't I get a little bit more of it since it was my money in the first place? And they're like, yeah, we gave you 2 pennies. That's all you, man. So when it comes to like banks, like nobody's gonna take the bank's side. You know, they're gonna be like, oh, you got to, like, screw over the bank, like, a little tiny bit. You go, girl, you know. But just, like, if that happened nowadays, I would do the ethical thing. But at the time, I did not. Like, I took a more, like, average person stance, where they're like, well, it's their mistake, their loss, you know. They make bajillions of dollars, and they're banks, and nobody likes them anyway, so it's okay to steal if it's from someone you don't like, right? Like, all of a sudden, like stealing is suddenly, like, not bad, right? So, I mean, like, do I regret it? I mean, a little bit, but not enough to go back to that bank and give them the money back. Oops, did I? Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not, like, doing it, like, backwards. Okay, did I give him 280 last time? We'll try 301. Just in case he's programmed to not accept it at 300. I don't know. Man, 300 for freaking... Oh, he really should take this. Wow, dude. I wonder if there's, like, one of the CPUs that's, like, programmed to be, like, super, like, hardball with, like, trades. I don't know, man. He just didn't want to do it because I'll get a Monopoly. But yeah, getting a hotel on the 2 purple ones is actually, well, it's very cheap. And a lot of times you can do it because nobody takes those properties like seriously. Like those are viewed as sort of like throwaway ones. But once you put a hotel on it, I think the first one gives you like 250, and the second one gives you I think 450, I think. So basically, like if someone lands on it once, then you like made the money back that you spent on the houses and hotel.